Just know that we're live, so.
All right, Rob.
All right, y'all, boys.
All right.
Whenever you get off, I'm bring the cookies in.
Appreciate it, man.
Wait, where the cookies came from?
Huh?
Where they
I
came
had to ask Ken. Ken got it for me.
Sam's Club.
So Sam's Club cookies better than Publix?
Yeah,
Hey, man, it was
Yeah.
bad.
I ain't gonna lie, them cookies was good. Those are good cookies though.
Yeah, I knew they were good. I didn't know they were. There it is. Shit. Where's that damn wig?
We need more storage. Where did my baby go? I wonder where she ran off to.
Oh, here it is.
Where did my baby go? I wonder where she ran off to. Where did my baby go? I wonder where she ran off to. I miss my baby so.
Oh, they already talking shit.
Oh, what they saying? We live.
Oh, I was just playing. I ain't know.
Man, I told you it was live.
I thought-
I thought you knew. I was like,
No, I didn't, cause I ain't see the button lit up.
red light right here.
Oh,
No Nick today. All right, y'all. We good on audio?
Mike, check.
Nah, no Nick. I need a checklist, man.
I am in the choir.
19, so I think it's good. Whew. Oh, boy.
Oh, damn, bro, you fumbling and bumbling. All
I know, man. That's a sign.
Dandelions
Sign of age.
and cool.
All right, we good?
Yes, sir.
All right. This is the place where sports opinions collide. Dead End Sports. I'm your host, Kenneth B. Inge. We got the crooner to my left. Your right. Shelton from the Black Career Podcast. And we got to my right, your left, FIFO 2020.
Yes, sir. All year, every year.
All right, as you notice, we are a bit of a skeleton crew. There is no Nick today. He's out on a staycation somewhere in Atlanta, traveling the world.
Nick out of town, man. Nick is out of town in Atlanta.
And,
Hey, that is possible. That is possible in
it
Atlanta.
is. Yeah, BZ 430, he'll be back next week. He went out of town making his own, his family making Black history. So
Yes, sir.
salute
Yes,
to
sir.
that brother and his
We'll
sister.
let B, you know what I'm saying, break the news.
Yeah,
Because it's
yeah.
huge. It's huge.
Yeah, if he so chooses.
If he so chooses.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just us, but we'll do it justice. But man, I mean, obviously the biggest news from last week, just to recap everything, Zion, and I think it was apropos.
Thank you.
Apropos that we start off this way because the title
Yes.
last week was Zion is the biggest bully in the NBA.
Thank you.
I think he's the second.
To who?
LeBron.
Man, come on. Oh, time out. Hold on. And I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this because
Okay.
I read the comments. I saw where everybody was still saying that same thing. Let me break down what I saw when I saw this
Please
game.
do.
Zion, first off, Zion is the biggest bully in the game. Every one of his points came from right at the basket. All his is right there in that circle, right? And the main reason I say that is because Zion does it against bigger players. Zion has never matched up with somebody shorter than him ever. They may not weigh as much, but all these are big guys he doing it on. If you look at LeBron when he posts up, it's always on the guard. When he has a big man on it, which is smart basketball, but he ain't a beast with that. Nah. LeBron ain't posting up no 7-footers.
No, and here's the thing. And even if he like who was he posting up in that game primarily?
Who?
Drew Holiday.
I know. I thought
And he didn't bully Drew all the time. He went to the basket a couple of times and got some layups. You know, so strong to the hole.
He dunked on him like twice. He dunked on like 2 people in the first game.
But Ken, when you mention bully ball, you don't think LeBron, because LeBron does not body.
LeBron
move out my way, I'm gonna dunk on you. He don't do, and I'm not saying he doesn't do it at all, because he does do it. The LeBron is big as hell. We know that. Yes. LeBron is a freight train. It's different from being a bully. Yes. LeBron, when he gets ahead of steam, you saw what he did to Zion. When he had him on the move, he gave him that right shoulder and Zion bounced back.
Yes. Right.
But when Zion get the ball, he bullies you. He moves you down. He backs you down.
He bullied
He's like
AD.
Shaq.
He bullied AD.
He bullied all. He bullied.
He didn't get
Dwight
LeBron,
Howard.
He didn't get LeBron.
Yeah, he
got Dwight Howard.
He didn't really get Dwight Howard.
He won a couple times.
Tripping.
He didn't really
He
get
moved
Dwight.
right the hell out the way.
Oh, he was killing
a few times.
Boy, Kuzma was mouse in the house.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
killing
Now
Kuzma.
Kuzma standing no shot.
Oh my gosh, he was
Drew Holiday
killing.
will body him. Lonzo will body Kuzma.
But like I said, most of the time LeBron was in a mismatch. I don't know what they were doing though, because they were not doubling. They wouldn't even send a double.
They should have put Zion early. When they started double, you can't see. Look, and we all over the place. Let me bring it back. This is why I say LeBron. He's in year 17. LeBron could play 25 years if he wanted to.
Yes.
Because last night you saw his old man game. Bruh, he for forever, he's not going to be able to get down court and be the freight train that he is, because that's where he's the most dangerous, right? We saw the move behind the back. He has power and finesse. But LeBron's old man game is going to come from the post, and it's his passing. He's going to pick you apart. When he gets older, he's still going to be able to do that fadeaway and all of that, right? LeBron, when you talk about LeBron's game, you don't think bully. He can bully.
Yeah.
But he doesn't. He's not considered a bully.
Yeah.
LeBron is
Probably about
a point
10% of the time.
forward.
Yeah,
exactly.
probably about 10%
LeBron
of the
is a
time.
point forward. Now you'll bounce off of LeBron. You know what I'm saying? But he's not out here just trying to be a mini version of Shaq. Zion is a mini Shaq.
Yes.
I understand that. I guess my perception of when I say bully is like you trying to come on the scene, you're trying to announce yourself. You're gonna go and try to take my spot. It's Kobe Jordan, it's AI Jordan, and it's like I'm not going to let that happen.
I think that's
you're not gonna do that shit.
That's where the misconception comes in. I think for me, bully ball means I want the ball on the block. I'm gonna go through you to get to the basket.
Yeah, I saw all that. I'm
gonna miss this little
give me over
I'm
you.
gonna get that rebound. I'm gonna go right back, and I'm gonna go harder the second time, because I shouldn't have missed that first one.
Yeah, he is a bully. I just the biggest bully. I think it's just misconception.
Yeah,
because I'm thinking like you're trying to challenge me. You're not gonna upstage me.
No. We don't mean bully in that way. No. Like LeBron has not yet passed the torch, even though I believe Zion is the next guy.
He is.
But you know what? You know what the microcosm of what they are. Before the end of the half, what did Zion do? He got the ball. He went straight to the basket.
Yes.
Right? And he got that dunk. Yeah. And what did LeBron do?
Came down, shot a three.
Two dribbles past half court, and he pulled up. That's the difference.
Yes.
Zion may be able to do that, but I don't think so.
No,
that's not his game.
Not yet.
But the physicality, how they're physical, how you just can't be in their way, that's what brings them together. The level of athleticism at 19, because LeBron came in and he was moving grown men out the way the same way Zion is.
Yeah.
That's what makes them comparable.
I think Zion was doing it more than LeBron, because LeBron had a finesse game then too.
Exactly.
I mean,
even
he was
more
strong,
finesse. Even
but
more finesse.
Yeah.
LeBron didn't have a back to the basket game until Miami.
Yes.
Zion has it right now.
Yes.
So the level, I'm just saying, like, but we knew that LeBron was a grown man at 19.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then the power and the finesse. That's also something that they share. Like, they can go and dunk on everybody, or they can jelly you with either hand.
Either hand. You know what else was crazy about that game? I was watching Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram had the ball a lot in that game, and he wasn't looking for Zion like that. So Zion got 35 points off Zion.
And that look. You're not part of the group me. We need to add Shelton on there. But I told them this, and this was last week before that game, and I said Zion has the potential to be the greatest of all time.
He does.
I didn't say he's going to be. I didn't say he is. I said he has the potential, because when you look at how he came into the league, just like LeBron, just like MJ.
Yes.
Right? At day one, they was ready.
Yes.
And he's already averaging almost 30 points a game, and you don't even run plays for him.
Yes.
He's doing this just based off of energy and just IQ
And effort.
and
And
effort.
the thing about it is, in a couple things too. One, the boy ain't even healthy yet. You can look
He not
at him and
100%.
tell he's not in shape.
He's not 100%.
Like, you can
He's
see
not, he's not
him.
in basketball shape.
No,
Yeah.
not yet.
He's not in basketball
You can see
shape.
it. You can see it.
Still think he needs to lose some weight.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He needs to lose some weight.
I don't know, man.
Let me tell you, the only reason I say this, he's a little thick, and his rebounding. If you look at it, I think he had like 6 rebounds last night.
Yeah,
a couple of those
been
boards.
that good of a rebounder though, right?
Yeah, he has.
yeah,
been.
he- and he can't- he has-
he's not going to lead the league in rebounding.
No, he has a potential to average a double-double though.
Yeah,
if he was
but
in
like-
better shape.
But like 9-10 rebounds, not
Yeah,
like
yeah,
11,
that's
12,
what I'm
13
saying.
rebounds.
But there's no reason for him to, as athletic as he is, and positioning and learning the game. There's no reason for him not to average 9 rebounds a game.
But I think that's to come.
It
right?
is.
Just,
It
just
is.
like LeBron, right? Like we knew he was a gifted passer day one,
Right.
But it's year 17 when he's starting to lead the league in assists,
Right.
You know, so it takes time. And LeBron has always been, top 5, top 7 in assists. I think it's going to be the same way with Zion with rebounds. I don't think he's ever going to really be number 1. But again, he has to learn, like positioning. Like there's a lot of times he gets
Positioning,
rebound
yeah.
just based off of athleticism.
Right.
Next year, after he digests film, he can replay everything that happened in his head. He could, all right, cool. That was rookie year. Now, how do I get better? Right?
Yeah.
And he breaks down. It's going to be positioning, boxing out a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Just to get those easier rebounds. Because the
Yeah.
rebounds he get are tough, bro. Like,
Yeah,
like
they
he gets
are.
big
Man,
man
that
rebounds.
one
They
he
are.
snatched over, was it AD? There was one that looked like he turned into Mr. Fantastic. Like his arm just stretched out.
Big.
Yeah.
I was like, what the?
But the thing of it is, it shouldn't be that hard, because if you think about, like, even working with like a Dennis Rodman, they positioning and knowing where the ball is going to bounce off to, that's rebounding. And that's what's going to help him once he learns that part of the game.
Yeah.
But he's a student. But the one thing I see about him, like I said, the one thing, once he gets in shape, 2, he's so calm and even keeled. He's not melting under this pressure. So I think that helps him too.
He was out there smiling sometimes.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
It's like he loved it.
Yeah,
He loves
yeah.
it. And
So
he
do you
ready.
guys think he was like trying to go after LeBron and the Lakers, or was he just
Yeah.
out there playing his game?
No. See, so there's it's one and the same. Like, because the way Zion plays, he already exerts so much effort and energy that it may seem like that, but it's just his game.
It's
But
just his
obviously, the great players want to play great against the other great players.
Yeah.
So yeah, he had a little bit more juice in the tank. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, let me get this jumper on Bron. People going. He's not thinking like, oh, people going to talk about it, but the gravitas of
He's
the moment.
relishing in the moment. Yeah.
I think LeBron was going at him hard.
more.
than
Exactly.
he was at LeBron.
Oh, he
100%.
had to. He had to.
But you know what? But that's also to teach the youngin, hey, bro, I see you. You see what I'm bringing,
Right.
And the first game you played good. This time you played even better. Oh, you gotta raise up.
Yes, you do.
Because my highest levels, you don't have that yet,
Right.
And you better come catch me if you think I'm gonna pass this torch.
Because LeBron did it in 2 different ways. He
Yep.
put up a 40.
Yeah.
He
And
put up a
triple-double.
40 piece, and then this time he put up a triple double.
Yep.
Yes.
He's like, so many different ways he can beat you.
And it's crazy because I felt like I saw LeBron thinking that he was going to get this triple-double. Because if you notice, he started the second half. He wasn't looking for no shots second half. Second half, he was mostly passing. He was getting rebounds. It was kind
Easy
of like
shots. He was getting easy shots.
Yeah, and he at first he wouldn't even take any. And he was passing up open shots. And it's kind of like, dang, what is he doing? I think he was building to get that triple-double. I think that was his whole plan the whole time. But LeBron is still special. He still got it.
LeBron is the greatest Swiss Army knife, and I don't think Zion is ever going to necessarily be that, because LeBron is so perimeter centric. Zion is so paint centric.
Yeah.
There's a difference in the game, but there's just a level of physicality, a level of I ain't never seen that before that they share.
And you know what? I like that because I want Zion to be his own person.
100%.
Yep,
And he is.
Yep. And I
He
think
is.
it's dope. And I think, the comparisons I get because of the hype,
Yeah.
and the attention that both have commanded coming into the league. So I like that he has his own game. He has his own style of play, his own personality.
Yeah.
He is Zion.
Right.
Yep. So I think that's dope. I want to kind of go back to this because I don't want to, a lot of sports shows do that, but it was a thought. I want to go back to you saying greatest of all time. And I'm just looking at this man, take away the championships, because I know that's the one metric people use. But if you remove that, like, how can he not be? Because this man, like you said, in year 17, leading the league in assists, he's doing things we have never ever seen
Not at
before.
year 17.
And
Not
it's,
at year
it's
17.
incredible to me just to witness.
He should be the MVP. He
I
should be
think
the
so,
MVP because you're talking about going from this is why I wish Nick was here today. You're going from not being in the playoffs to being number 1 seed. Shut it up. That's
Right.
number one. Number two, he's still obviously he doesn't get as many chase down blocks and stuff like that, but he's still yamming on people.
Yeah.
And this year he got
He
yammed though.
does.
Jaylen Brown got
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But he still
But he
don't
got-
get on
he
people.
got some
He
bodies.
got bodies.
Yeah.
He got bodies. Like I said, right? Like when he's in the post now, we're seeing the old man get. He doesn't need to revert to that yet, but the way he can pick a defense apart,
Right.
like the one cross court pass that he hit. I don't remember
Kuzma?
who he hit. It might have been Kuzma or it might have been
Bradley.
no. Who's the one that wasn't balling last year but is balling this year? Shooting guard. I can't think of-
Kentavious.
Yeah, Caldwell Pope.
KCP, yeah.
I don't know if it was Caldwell Pope, but I know it was opposite corner. He was here. Drew Holiday had him. They double teamed. And when I saw the defender try to play both, and LeBron looked them off to the corner, I was just like, yo, like because I'm a passer, and obviously the people may or may not know, because you hooped with me. When I watch passing, and I don't know, I don't know exactly what you're gonna do. That's how I gauge a great passer, because I be seeing a lot of shit when I watch basketball before it even happens. But what LeBron, he you know what he is as a passer? He's Peyton Manning. He will manipulate you to jump this because I already knew I was gonna go here the whole
Yeah,
damn time,
right.
the whole time.
Yeah.
And he's just great, man. And at year 17,
Yeah.
like how much would you say that his athletic ability has declined?
It looked like about 30%.
30?
Not that
Bro.
much. I don't think that much.
Hey,
I think about 15.
Yeah, I think about.
I don't know,
Well,
man.
well, probably a little bit more. Probably in between both
20.
of them. 20.
20, maybe 25.
I don't know.
20 to 25.
The longer the season goes,
Oh, yeah. No, I give you that. I
that
give you that.
percentage increases.
But
I give you that.
but it's preservation for him too, though, because maybe he still got it. He just ain't. He doesn't do it as much.
You know what it is? And I was thinking about this earlier today on my way to work. All of his greatest sidekicks are flawed. All of them. And he
Let's go.
has to
Let's go.
over elevate.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And at year 17, we're seeing the toll. Even though he's, man, the greatest Iron Man to ever play basketball, right?
Yeah.
He's been injured literally one time. One time. Like a major injury that really sidelined him for a stretch of games. He has to overcompensate for everything. Coaching, teammates, culture, structure, everything.
A top 5 talent in the NBA that's playing very passive and named Anthony Davis, AD. And I'm glad you're going here because LeBron, for him to have that talented player on his team, he shouldn't be carrying the Lakers like this.
No. Right.
It should really kind of be the other way around, or a true partnership. And I started thinking,
Should
I'm
be
like,
Batman and Superman.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I think Anthony Davis is overrated. I think he's overrated, man.
Fourth quarter shows.
But you know what though? I think that what LeBron does, and remember I talked about it with that last Cleveland squad, right? Like, and you see as soon as they disperse, everybody else is hooping. But when you play with LeBron, it's tough because that spotlight has never been brighter.
Right.
And the expectation has never been greater. And not everybody can handle that, right? So I think with AD, you're 100% right. I think he's the most talented sidekick that LeBron has ever had, but he's so passive that it's like, yo, what's going on? Like LeBron should literally be taking a backseat to you when it
Yes.
comes to the
But
scoring,
it's
to the
hard.
mentality.
But like I said, it's hard to do. When LeBron walks in the room, he's automatically the
No,
most important
so-
person
Anthony
in the room.
Davis should have been able to do that.
So I put it to you like this: LeBron had two teammates that were like that. The first one was D Wade. D Wade. What happened to him? His body broke him down.
Yep.
His body failed him.
Yeah.
But mentally, game wise, everything, he was on the same level as LeBron. Right. But his body broke him down. So that's kind of why LeBron had to overcome that. Kyrie, you talking about mentally? In terms of game time, give me the ball. We down 7 or whatever. Kyrie has that gravitas, but Kyrie doesn't have any leadership.
He's not a leader.
Is I don't know the man. I'm not in NBA circles, but it seems outside looking in, he's a bit of a nut job. It just does. Maybe I could have used a better word. I didn't cuss, but it just seems like a lot of screws are loose. Not just 1 or 2. It seems like it's more than that, right? So LeBron had to overcome that.
Right.
Who else would you say is up there? Chris Bosh, we already know he was third fiddle. Kevin Love, third fiddle.
Kevin Love,
but like the primary sidekicks, those 3 guys, the body, the brains, and then the ego, like everybody has a big deficiency that LeBron has to overcome, and it just at this point in year 17, it feels so unfair. Because when you watch Golden State, who's been running the NBA for literally like the last decade? LeBron and Golden State.
Yep.
Right.
And it just feels so unfair that LeBron was literally bringing knife to gunfights and still competing.
And it feels like the same thing is about to happen again when he faced the Clippers.
It does.
And I'm glad because that's the road I was going. Because you look at the Clippers, bro, just from a talent perspective, they could have went toe-to-toe with the best Golden State team.
Oh, yeah, with the squad, yeah. But let me ask you something. Who would be the piece that would work, though? I think that anybody in that room with LeBron, well, I'm not going to say anybody, but for the most part, who can come in the room and hold their own with LeBron right
Russ.
Russ probably would be,
Russ. Because look, first of all, we talking about killer mentality, and I think Russ, we see it with James Harden.
He plays every night, too.
He play every night. Give me one game that Russell Westbrook took off.
Where he wasn't hurt.
When he wasn't hurt.
He sat some games, but yeah.
But I'm saying when he plays, it's 100.
But that may be like the only one, though.
But I think
I think I want to say James Harden from a talent perspective, but in the playoffs, he kind of
right. And I was thinking Kawhi. But Kawhi is hurt a lot, so I kind of
he got a low management. So LeBron got to overcome that.
Yeah,
because Kawhi's only going to play 60 games a year.
Right. Other than that, though, even Giannis, I think Giannis would be in his head a little bit playing with LeBron.
I think those 2 guys are too similar. They like their play style and how you can maximize what they do best is too similar. LeBron is gonna overshadow Giannis.
Yeah,
but either way, man, it's like I get LaMarcus Aldridge vibes from AD.
He not that bad. Ken.
He hasn't showed up in big games. He let Zion bully him. He had nothing for him. Zion got whatever he wanted against him.
But Zion gonna get whatever he wanted against anybody.
I understand that, but he didn't step up to the challenge, right? So
he just wasn't ready. I don't know. I don't know if he didn't. And during the course of the game, you're supposed to step up.
He had his moments. He missed easy layups, little turnarounds, little layups right off the rim. Like he never showed up. He had a terrible game, and then he sat out the game before. Whenever I see AD in big games, even against the Clipper games,
right,
he never showed up. And I think that's what they're talking about. They're talking about AD. He has that reputation, and it's an enigma because we've seen him have to carry teams in New Orleans. So we've seen him have to do everything before.
Right.
And it worked. So now you could do everything but a little bit less. Why are you not relishing in that? And is LeBron really still in the spotlight from him?
No, because
I don't think so.
AD, I don't think LeBron is doing it intentionally. It's more on AD. And going back to the conversation of who could be the perfect LeBron sidekick, Dame Lillard.
Dame Lillard could. He really could.
Because Dame Lillard gonna be like, yeah, you nice, but you year 17. Let me do what I do.
Ice water in his veins, and he gonna
Coronavirus. Just got a text from my wife. Coronavirus is in Georgia. 2 confirmed cases.
Wow. I just saw that too.
Wash your hands. Don't dap up. Don't shake anybody's hands. Be careful.
Fist pump.
Yeah, especially everybody out there in Georgia, man. So yeah, that's a quick PSA. But yeah, man, I'm concerned because the Clippers are healthy, fully.
No chemistry though.
They've won, but they don't need it with
I don't
that
think
much
it matters.
talent.
With that much talent and the way they play, I don't think it matters.
I'll judge the rest of this season if they can stay healthy to see if the chemistry is there. But they whooping up on people now. It has the quality of competition hasn't been there, but they get OKC and they're kind of struggling. They get Houston, I think, and then of course they get the Lakers.
Yeah.
But just from a talent perspective, like they can be overwhelming. Now we've seen LeBron go up against a uber talented team before. And with JR making the right plays, they could have overcame some of that, maybe got a game or two. But now what does he do? Because that's asking too much.
That's a lot.
And that's where you need AD to step up to the plate. I don't think signing Deion Waiters or J.R. Smith is going to do the trick. So I have my concerns, man. I have my concerns.
It's just too much firepower on that bench for the Clippers. They got everything over there. And Lou Williams alone can carry the second unit.
I mean, there's only so many shots per game.
Right.
It's only one ball, so we know that. And can the ancillary pieces on that Laker team make the shots when they need to make the shots and the plays, and can they hold up to the lead? Now, I do like Markieff Morris. I do like him.
That was a good signing.
Yeah. But I've had a chance to see him play.
Yeah,
and I'm
like his twin.
Yeah.
He has less handle.
He's a Swiss Army knife for that team as well. So
he's going to be a good.
Of course, not LeBron, but
he's going to be a good addition for that team. So I like once they integrate him, I think he's going to help out a lot.
Now, what's going to happen, though, is we got to see whether them other guys can hit them shots. Like Bradley, last night he hit a couple big shots.
But he's been
KCP hit a couple shots. And, Kuzma hit a couple shots. So
he needs to start. I keep saying it.
He really does.
Every time he starts, he plays well.
So you start him at the 3? See,
I don't know. That's what I've been trying to figure out where he's going to play.
This is the reason why. Because
AD don't want to play the 5, right?
He don't.
Yeah.
So this is the reason why it's tough to start Kuzma. It's not the offense.
It's the defense.
It's the defense.
Yeah,
he's too big, too slow-footed to stay in front of elite threes. And then we saw what Zion and bigger guys do to him. So he can't play 4s like that. You know what I'm saying? He's more of a small ball 4 or 5. Because the times that he plays best is when either LeBron or AD is out.
Right.
He doesn't play well with the other two.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he just, player-wise, stylistically, he just doesn't fit.
And see, if they're smart in the playoffs, LeBron and AD will be on the court. One will be on the court at all times. Kind of like how Houston does.
Yep. Like, you got to do that.
You got to do it, but AD isn't like he's not doing enough to curve like the eventual run the other team is going to go on as soon as LeBron
just like Kyrie
stays off.
Just like Kyrie. Because you remember Kyrie in Cleveland when LeBron would come off the court, and if they had a lead, they couldn't maintain it. So again, LeBron has to overcome. I think, look, I'll put it to you like this. So jumping a little bit back, I still think that chemistry is going to be an issue for the Clippers. But the one thing that can overcome it just enough is Doc Rivers. The experience of Doc Rivers, the system, calming guys down, getting guys in the right position. He can overcome some of the chemistry issues. They are the deepest team. I'm still not all the way worried, mainly because you have LeBron James. And when you have LeBron James, you can get to Game 7. Anything can happen. Shelton, you may or may not know this story. So remember when Cleveland came back down 3-1? Before that series started, I came on this show and I said Cavs in 7. They went down. They kept going down, right? Ken, what did I text y'all in the group?
Cavs in 7. Did
I change? They were talking cash money stuff. Cash money stuff. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna entertain the hyperbole. All I said was Cavs in 7 because they had LeBron and they had Kyrie.
But they had Kyrie. Whereas AD hasn't shown himself to be Kyrie or Wade.
You know what, though?
He's more Bosh or Kevin Love.
Yeah, hell no.
His mentality, he is.
No, he's there with a little more talent.
I'm not talking about talent.
Even mentality, he's. I give him a step and a half above those two guys.
I'm stepping in. Nick's spirit must be in me right now.
I guess so. He must be coming. He must be around the corner.
Bro, he plays. He gives me. I said L.A. I got Chris Bosh. I got Kevin Love. When they need him, he's made some shots and some big plays, but this brother is absent. He is going to be the downfall of the Lakers.
I can see
Watch. I'm telling you,
because that fourth quarter he disappeared.
4 points per game, and he
disappeared in the fourth quarter.
For those of you watching, we have a Reddit community, so please go sign up and participate. We're trying to get more active there. So for today's show, I put a post in there and I asked for questions. We got one. Thanks to Enormously Brief, since we're talking about the Clippers, I will ask his question right now. So is Paul George really a top 10 player? He says, I mean this with no slight to Paul George, but there's easily 10 players in the league better than PG.
100%. He's top 15, top 20.
But he's not top 10.
Hell no. Nah.
The only thing that gets him mentioned in there is the fact that he played both ways.
Yep.
And he does play defense.
He's a top 5 or top 10 two-way player.
Yeah.
But overall, he's not a top 10 player.
Right.
Nah. You want to name him?
Let's name him. We know
Obviously
we got
LeBron.
Yep.
Obviously LeBron.
We got LeBron. Okay.
Give me Giannis.
Right.
Give me. We talking just healthy players or just players in the NBA?
Players in the NBA.
Give me Steph.
Okay.
Give KD.
Right.
Give me James Harden.
That's 5, right?
Give me Russ.
6.
Give me
Kawhi.
Yeah, Kawhi. Shit.
7.
His teammate.
That's it.
No. There's more. Let me go through the Rolodex in my head. Go through all of the teams. Boom. Let me see. Let's go up this way. Let's go down that way.
That's it.
Nah, let me look at the players.
No, that can't be it.
Dame, yeah. That's still
Dame.
that's only 8 though.
That's 8.
That's it. I let me get
See what they saying in the chat.
Yeah, go ahead, pull them up while I look up some.
Joel Embiid.
Yep, Joel Embiid's better than PG.
I can't even say that right now though.
I know, just because he.
But
Yeah,
to me, that's it. That is it. He's.
I mean, we had 9,
Kyrie?
though, bro. You already named Kyrie.
I didn't name Kyrie.
He didn't name Kyrie, but I don't think Kyrie is better.
Nah.
I don't think so.
You didn't name Kyrie? I could have sworn you said Kyrie.
LeBron, Steph.
You didn't say AD?
CP. I'm getting there.
Who?
I'm getting there. CP3.
I don't.
No.
don't
He
think so.
age is caught up with him.
Yeah, I don't think
Okay, so at
Yeah.
this point,
Yeah,
okay, I
at
give
this
you.
point.
I give you.
And once
I'll give you
again,
that.
you look at what Paul brings on the defensive side. It's a lot.
Somebody said Luka. Not yet. He's still too young.
Luka
Yeah, not
can get
yet.
there, but he ain't there. Yeah.
Maybe next year.
I got Devin Booker, 810 Stokes said that.
Why do we do that though? Why is it that way?
Now Devin Booker is not.
Somebody said Jimmy Butler.
No.
Nah, they're almost the same guy, and I would say Jimmy's more clutch.
Bradley Beal. Shout out to Bradley Beal. We're going to need to show him some love because he's been on, man.
Yeah, but he's doing it on a bad team. He's doing it
I
on
know,
a bad
man, but
team.
250 points game, a
I
40
know.
point and a 30-something.
108 or 110 points in 2 games. I know. I want to give him props.
Playing
Just
with
give him
replacement players though.
Yeah, get a brother some shout out, man. Like
He get a shout out, but he playing with replacement.
I understand, but he
playing
wasn't
with a G League team right
he
now.
wasn't playing right. He wasn't playing like this earlier in the season, so he's on a nice little run. Bradley doing his
He's
thing.
top 10. I mean, I don't see. Somebody said Donovan Mitchell.
Embiid is better than PG.
I would say Donovan Mitchell, and I would say Embiid as well.
No Tatum. We got Tatum in the
Tatum hasn't done it long enough.
Darryl Brown.
I think he
can't
will
say
be.
Donovan Mitchell either though. I love Donovan Mitchell. I just don't think he better. Than
Yeah,
PG.
he's kind of. I don't know what's happening
Hold on
this
now.
year.
He has been in the playoffs every year in the West.
I understand.
Every year since he's been drafted.
I just don't think
Better
he's
than PG?
I think he's
What's Donovan doing right now?
Donovan balling.
I don't know. So you say you're going to get the AD because you didn't
George
name
is
AD.
the better scorer. He's averaging 4.2
Why AD didn't
points
make top
more
10?
than Mitchell.
I would put AD in front of PG. I'd rather have AD than PG. It was just because I know that there was other guys even ahead of AD. I just wanted to get them out the way first. to be honest.
Gotcha.
It's a lot of damn players in the NBA.
It is.
H's.
It is. But PG's right there though.
He is right there.
Yeah,
he
he's
is
right
George
there.
is a more consistent scoring threat, averaging 2.1 points per game more than Davis. The margin is close, but he's a slightly better passer, even though Davis has better rebounding stats.
Would you put Zion in front of PG?
Ooh.
Man, that's look. If we not putting
that's
Luka,
early.
If
I
we
know.
not
Yeah,
putting
if
Luka,
we're not
there's
putting
no
Luka
way
in there,
you
we
can
can't
put
put Zion.
But is Zion better than Luka?
No.
Oh, you tripping?
And I say that being the biggest Zion fan in the world, I just say right now at this point, Luka does a lot of things.
You know what though? Like
I want to question those things that he do because
no, he a baller, Ken.
It feels
And
like
he a
stat
superstar
stuffing.
too. Now he a superstar.
He's stat stuffing, bro.
My issue when I compare those two is this: Luka is how old? 21. He just turned 21.
He's been playing
He's been
professional
a grown man his whole life.
Since
I know,
13.
but he's a lot closer to what he's going to be
Yes.
when he tops out
That's my
versus
point.
Zion.
I said
that's my
that
point.
last year.
Look, this is Luka's ceiling. Zion's literally through the roof.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So we compare them right now. Luka's already.
But I think even right now, I think Luka has a better overall game.
Oh, yeah.
like passing, dribbling, a little bit more.
But Zion's
skillful.
more dominant.
More dominant.
I get that.
And for me, you know how I feel about dominance. Why I put Shaq up there? Like I need dominant players, players you
But
cannot
we say
stop.
best player right now. Didn't we say that? Wasn't that the question?
Yeah, best player. But dominance is part of your greatness and part of being like best.
Mm-hmm.
When you dominate, you can't stop them. Like you can't stop them. You cannot stop.
So
Zion.
you can stop Luka.
I think you could. It's easier to slow down.
Slow
Luka
him down, yeah.
Than it is Zion.
So is Zion top 15 right now?
I think so.
Whoa.
I think so too.
I think so.
I think so
Is
too.
Ja top 15?
Ja getting up there, boy. That's not. We didn't even talk about Ja.
Wherever Zion is, Ja is like one or
Is
two
right
people
behind him. We ain't even talked about Ja yet, and that was coming. Mm-hmm. Ja is impressive.
He is.
Would you say Trae Young's top 20?
Yes.
So let me ask y'all this.
Okay.
Trae Young versus Ja. Who would you want to start your team with?
It depends on the philosophy of the organization.
That's a
really
good
does.
way to get out of that. But
But you know me, like if I put on the GM hat,
Straight Ja.
so I got the first pick, but I have to pick one of those.
Yes.
I would take Ja, and because he's just a little bit bigger, and he competes better on the defensive end. And it doesn't really matter what you put around him, he'll make it work. Because he's a point guard. And not saying that Trae Young isn't, because Trae Young's best ability is passing.
Right.
But he's too much of a liability defensively. So that's the main reason why I would take Ja over him.
Yeah. I
But
agree.
if I was an offensive-minded owner, GM, head coach, I'm taking Trae.
I like Ja. I'll probably go Ja. It's just something about his attitude.
He played with a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah,
Man, when he tried to
I
dunk on
that.
AD like that,
Bro, oh my gosh.
These kids don't give a F.
they don't.
They don't care who you
They
are.
don't.
They don't give a F. And that's not the first time he's done that.
No. He tried it twice in that game. In that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
He's disrespectful.
I put it to you like this. I think that this draft class is probably top 5 greatest.
I
At
agree.
the top.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? The rest of the guys, I think we're gonna get all-stars, potential borderline superstars outside of Ja and Zion. You know what I'm saying? But like those two alone,
All right, so
they're gonna carry the league for a minute.
Yes, they are. But you see your boy Cam got hurt, but Cam has been
Ready?
playing
He's stepping
well.
up. Yeah, he started to.
Yeah,
He started
man.
to.
He's starting to get his confidence together.
I always said he was one of my, outside of Zion, he's one of I don't like Duke. I'm a Carolina guy, but he's one of my favorite Dukies of all time. I just thought that Cam, if with a little bit more development, was going to get there.
And who was on him? Ken?
The only thing that could stop Cam was RJ Barrett.
And RJ,
Yeah.
And RJ is what messed him up.
Yeah.
And
So,
RJ
I
stopped.
agree.
Well, he's had a couple of good games.
No, he has.
It's
He's
funny why
been
we
up and
never
down.
talk about him though.
Because New York is so bad.
But if he was supposed to be the savior of that guy, why isn't he getting any
He's
attention?
not that guy. Well,
He's not it.
he could potentially be the savior, but he's not the guy year one.
What is it going to take? Because he has the talent. Winning?
Consistency. He's had too many single point games. He's had too many games where he disappears in moments. He just has to become more consistent because the mentality is there. He's a killer. He wants to be great. He has the work ethic to be great. I believe he will be great. He got to get the consistency piece.
He needs a mentor, and he needs somebody to help him work on his game a little bit, just to get him there.
I feel you. I feel you.
DeAndre Hunter has looked good too.
That's Kawhi too. Look, man.
Yeah,
the damn
he's looked
Hawks,
good too, man.
I can't really say that man's name, but the GM of the Hawks,
You're killing it.
he's done everything I would have done. And I've been on this. It's recorded. Go back and watch it. Cam Reddish, I was saying it. I was saying he was the steal of the draft.
Yeah.
And the fact that we got him because we went and got Trey. Like Cam Reddish is Trey Young and that trade for Luka is the reason why we got Cam Reddish.
Yeah, your backcourt is set for the next 10 years.
Man, he put 17 up in a quarter the other night, man.
He's smooth.
So
man.
what is the next piece for the Hawks?
I just think they need time. First
They don't have a lot of time.
Well, first off, here's the thing, right? Like they're gonna have another top 3 pick this year, top 3, top 4.
So who do you upgrade?
They need a shooting guard, right? So you got wait. What is Cam small forward or playing the shooting guard?
2-3. He's a 2-3.
He
So
can
is
play either
DeAndre
one.
Hunter.
He's a tweener.
All right,
Yep.
so you'll
DeAndre
go.
Hunter. So is Kevin Huter, 2-3.
Right. So
they stack there. You
so
got John Collins at
we'll
the 4.
do Trey, Cam, Hunter, Collins, Capella.
Yeah.
That's your 5.
I might have to draft Anthony Edwards.
Okay, if you get Anthony Edwards,
Just to get him in there.
Hometown kid, physical. Man, we talking Zion.
If he's
bullying
avail-
and bodying people.
You saw that dunk?
Yes.
If Anthony Edwards is available, they got to get him.
They
gotta
have
get
to.
him.
Yeah,
They have to.
hometown kid, all that talent, you got to do
You
it.
gotta get him. And you know, and this is no disrespect because y'all already know how I feel about Cam Reddish. And what did I tell you when they drafted Cam Reddish? Who was expendable?
Hooter,
Yep. If they get Anthony Edwards,
don't say it.
No. Cam Reddish is not gonna be expendable,
Oh,
and neither is
okay.
DeAndre Hunter.
Right.
Okay.
But Anthony Edwards is probably gonna take that starting job.
I agree.
That mentality, he has a football player's mentality
Right.
and body.
And then you got Trey Young with the finesse.
So
and
somebody
him with
gonna have
that
to
grit.
go.
Yeah.
Unless you play Hunter at the 4, and that means Collins gonna have to get out of there.
I think that you bring Cam and Huter off the bench.
Cam has too much talent. That's not gonna last.
But you know what? But it's on Cam.
It
It's on Cam because if Cam makes a jump this offseason, it's on him.
You know what concerns me about that is the mentality of Cam. Because if you put him on the bench a second year in favor of a rookie, I don't think mentally he'll be able to recover.
Well, here's the thing, because this is the good thing about having a young competitive team. You want it, go earn it.
Pretty
It's
much
as
it.
simple as
Yeah.
that.
It's up for grabs.
up for
all
grabs.
5 positions up for grabs. You come get it.
Except for 1, 4, and 5.
Well, yeah.
Trey, John Collins, and Clint. They're starting. That 2 and 3.
On a team like that, I say all of them up. Y'all, they're gonna get him anyway. But just
you
say
gonna
it.
say.
Yeah, that's
But
what I would say.
not- yeah, I feel you. Just like who Luke Kennard for the Detroit Pistons, right? Like last year, he was talking to Dwayne Casey like, "Hey, bro, I should be a starter."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what did it do? It fueled him.
Yep.
Because remember, B was mad that they drafted. And I said, B, like he's not Donovan Mitchell.
right.
But he ain't no bust. Like he you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Dwayne Casey said, "Yeah, I'm gonna keep him on the bench. He gonna keep playing like that. I'm gonna keep him there."
Right.
He's
What do you mean?
balling.
And he's balling.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to shelve your guys just a little bit to make them hungrier because and it's just situation. It's just a situation.
All right.
Right.
Let's wait, you got something else?
I was just gonna say we spoiled now too with these players because we so used to instant gratification with these boys. It's so hard to let people develop. We ain't got the patience for development no more.
Nick, you sometimes that's how they are, and I keep telling them you got to
I'm
get
not
these guys.
always like
I didn't say always.
I know-
said
I know you-
sometimes.
I heard
Nick,
sometimes.
Yeah, Nick definitely.
Yeah.
And then I always say like my theory is 3 to 5. You gotta get
It
3 to
is.
5 years
It
to
is.
develop. It's not fair. Everybody's not gonna be Trey in the second year. Everybody's not gonna be Luka. Everybody's not gonna be
Right.
Zion or Ja. Some guys, Brandon Ingram needed 3 to 5.
Yes.
Lonzo Ball needed 3. Tell me Lonzo ain't balling.
Man.
Tell me.
Did you see how fast
How he was getting that? Yeah, he was getting that ball out and going.
What's he doing? What?
pushing the rock and being aggressive?
No. He is
attacking.
But what's exactly what did I said this when he was a rookie with the Lakers?
Yes.
Stop passing the ball up so early, so many times. When you got a guy like Zion, oh yeah, you throw the home run, and he got him because I know he could throw that pass. But when you're pushing the rock, you gotta push the rock.
Yeah.
You have to make
Especially
the defense come to you.
Especially when the defense's back is turned like that.
Exactly.
And he was getting up the court.
Early with the Lakers, what he was doing was he would push and then he would pass.
Yeah.
And that's cool. Like if you throw it to LeBron or somebody like that.
Right.
But no, like if it ain't your guy, you gotta push and make that defense come to you. Then you could pass out or you could finish. And we also seen that he's gotten.
Yeah.
He got the genes. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna be no swole man, but he's physically he's grown in the
he's growing up.
2-3 years.
He's maturing. And if JJ Redick had played, I think that would have been a different outcome.
That's a big missing piece for them.
It is.
Yeah,
It's huge.
2 weeks. He's down for 2
It's
weeks.
huge.
Hamstring.
I think him being out of that game made all the difference in the world in
They
that
still
game.
would have lost.
I don't think so.
It would have been closer.
It would have been
even closer. Ken.
I think like JJ is like a
How
steady
much closer?
force,
The game
too.
was tied in the fourth quarter.
and the Pelicans
They was up
had a
6.
couple leads too.
Yeah, they was up 6. But JJ, just his presence though, JJ's a leader, and we underestimate that part of the game because JJ will talk to those guys and get them straight. Plus, he'll make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do, and he gonna hit that open shot.
And on the floor,
they were
like
missing that.
me and B always talk about it. There's certain guys.
Let them go.
I don't care what
Let them
I don't
go.
care what Zion doing. I don't care what Brandon Ingram.
Yep.
You gotta be like white on rice, and that opens it up even more.
Right.
Let's talk about this Giannis versus Harden thing.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on everything that went down, Shelton?
That's kind of deep, and I say that, and I get both sides of what's happening. I thought that was. I wonder if that was really a shot, or he was just telling a joke. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what he meant by that when he was
It
saying
was a shot.
You think it was a shot?
It was a shot, man. It was a shot.
I don't think I would have done it if I was him. You know what I'm saying? That's a bridge I wouldn't want to cross. But and I get where James Harden come from. If I was 7 feet tall, I'd dunk on everybody too. But this dude he know better than that. That dude got skills too.
Yeah, he was just taking another shot back.
He was taking a shot back. But I can't wait till they play again. I'll tell you that. Do they play again this year?
It's happening this week.
I can't wait.
I think it's happening this week. I think it was a shot. I like that James Harden took a shot back. I don't like that Giannis, even though he may be truthful in what he's saying, but it felt like he was kind of walking it back a little bit. Oh, man, I was just playing, being lighthearted, having fun. Who plays like that?
You know why? Because Giannis isn't from this culture.
That's what I'm thinking. That's why I say that.
Giannis is not from this culture, so he don't know when to put his foot down and not walk stuff back or when to. He doesn't have that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have that competitive banter. Like I could talk hella crap, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And stick to it. He don't want to step on nobody's toes.
Or do you think he just didn't want the distraction that it was bringing now to that team?
Because you know what? Like what did LeBron say after the press conference or after the game? Y'all can say whatever y'all want. Y'all can kiss my ass.
Pretty much, yeah.
Look, Giannis don't have that. Giannis wasn't cut from that. So I think that's the reason why he doesn't want to step on nobody's toes. He wants to be respected, but he don't want to disrespect nobody.
So you think he was joking?
I think there was some truth in it.
Yeah, I think it was some truth in it too. I think once he said it's like, whoa, what did I do?
Exactly.
Type thing. That's what it was. But that's some bulletin board material right there. You done set off one of the greatest offensive players in the game.
And we'll get to the Rockets. Rockets 9-2 since that trade.
Man.
Bruh. Okay, so I still got to see in the playoffs. I
don't see how it can work. I just don't.
It's working now.
No, but Ken, we've seen small ball work, right? It works, but you can't play small ball all the time.
Right.
The Golden State Warriors didn't play small ball all the time. They killed you. They finished the game like that. And in stretches, they got back in the game or stretch leads, but you can't play that all the time.
Extreme.
Did y'all see where Russ? I think Russ is like leading in scoring in the paint.
Over the last how many games? I saw this graphic. I want to say it's over the last 6 or 7 games. Russell Westbrook is averaging 35 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists, shooting 49% from 3. Obviously, he's not taking a lot of them, but still, the efficiency is there ever since that trade.
Well, we'll come back to that.
Rockets.
Harden has been talking a lot about how he felt he should have been the MVP.
Last year?
Yes. So he kind of started it.
Okay.
So I do think Giannis. I don't think Giannis is as naive as y'all making him out to be when it comes to this culture. He knew exactly what he was saying. He knew it, and maybe he did get caught up in the banter with Shaq. Maybe that was it, and maybe he thought, "Oh, I'm just jokey right now with Shaq," and maybe he didn't think beyond that. But at the same time, he had to have heard what Harden was saying.
You saying on Harden's retort?
I'm saying that it's.
Or Harden saying that he was.
People are saying that
MVP.
Harden said that he should have been the MVP. He was saying it all summer long.
Right.
Harden says that every time he loses the MVP. By the way, so what they're saying is that Giannis fired back at that when he made his comments.
Oh, okay. So
as part of the exchange he was having with Shaq. And then Harden, who says he don't pay attention to it, he just happened to hear it, fired back and said what he said.
First and foremost, all them guys hear all of it.
they hear it all.
All of it.
And you best believe somebody called them when they.
Oh yeah.
Did you hear what they said about you?
Come on, because if I'm James Harden's homie, hey bro, you see Giannis?
Oh yeah. He
Come
getting
on.
that call.
So
Oh, yeah.
So it is what it is. I think. Look, I'm not saying that Giannis is all the way naive. I'm not saying that. I think there was some truth in that. But I think the reason why he's walking it back again is just because. Name me another basketball player that'll walk something like that back, Ken.
LeBron.
LeBron wouldn't walk it back.
Maybe young Bron. Maybe year 2 Bron. Maybe
Not
year
kiss
3
my
Bron.
ass, Bron.
Yeah, not kiss my
I
ass,
don't
Bron.
know, man. I don't know. I think he would. I think he would.
Well, let me say this. Bron wouldn't say it.
Well. Okay, yeah. I'm thinking now. If LeBron said it,
He gonna stick by it.
I don't.
not gonna
If
walk
he
it back.
says something like that, I don't know if he would walk it back because he's very intentional in
With
the
what he
things that he
says.
says.
Everything. He's very calculated.
Okay, so
He's not gonna walk it back.
He's walking back
His
nothing.
Giannis's African brother Joel Embiid ain't gonna walk nothing back.
Nah. KD won't walk it back.
Nobody's walking it back, Ken. Nobody.
Right. That's just his nature, though. That's like I said. That's just him.
I don't like the fact that he walked. Man, stand by what you say.
100%.
Right.
And it is what it is. And we'll see how they measure up on the court. They're gonna
I can't
play
wait to
each
see it. That's like the second most anticipated game besides LeBron. That in who LeBron and Zion or Ja and Zion.
Yeah.
This matchup right here, man, it's much watch TV right here.
Do you still think the Bucks got a shot at winning the title? They might win 70 games this year, bro.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, of course. When you have the well, we didn't even talk about what James Harden said, but I'll answer your
Oh wait.
question first.
Okay, no, we can go there. We
Okay.
can talk. We can wrap up. James Harden said.
Okay, yeah. What James Harden said, Giannis doesn't have skill. He doesn't have the most skill, in that top 10 list that we broke down. But he does have skill.
Oh, he definitely have skill.
And we've seen his skill elevate, right? That's the reason why he's doing what he's doing.
Right.
But he doesn't have James Harden's skill. He don't got Russell Westbrook's skill. The rest of those guys in the top 10 are way more skillful than him. And even guys behind him in the top 15, top 20 list have more skill than Giannis.
Right.
But Giannis you can't teach 7 feet. You can't teach the work ethic.
Right.
And he just has it. Like, he has that. God bless him with that.
Right.
It is what it is.
And that's your late bloomer too. Same
Yep.
thing we're talking
Yep.
about
3 to
late bloomer.
5.
There he is.
I see an absence of skill when I definitely saw it when they played Toronto. And maybe it was Toronto's size that bothered Giannis, but he struggled that game.
You talking about this year or last year?
I'm talking about this year. I'm talking about a week or so ago.
Oh, okay.
The team won that game. Giannis still had 19 and 19, but part of that is just size. But Giannis struggled, man. He struggled like in back-to-back games.
Nick Nurse just got his number though. Nick Nurse know how to play that dude.
He
Toronto
does.
still has a lot of bodies.
Right, and that's what I'm
Siakam,
saying.
OG, they got bodies still.
And I think Boucher He's like
Yeah.
7 something. He's extremely long. Like he got a block on Giannis. So they got a lot of bodies to throw at him, and they got a lot of length, a lot of size, and they basically did the LeBron, the Boston Celtics thing. They created a wall, and at that point there wasn't anything he could do. But that's where the absence of skill came into play,
Right.
Because if you can't just get to the rim and your shot's not falling, that's hit or miss sometimes. Then what do you do?
He don't got no go-to moves.
Right. So Harden had a point there. I mean, I think his talent is getting him a lot of the numbers, and the skill he's developed, being able to attack the paint and kind of weave and get small here and there and score. But nah, you can't say the man just have no skill.
Yeah, he doesn't have no skill. Ken, do you remember what I told you when I watched him be coming out of college, why I told you he was special? You remember what that one thing was that I told you cannot teach?
His footwork.
Nah.
No, it wasn't his footwork.
Touch.
Yeah.
You cannot teach touch, or you can't teach soft hands. When you watch Giannis, and to me, that's a measurement of skill because it's natural. A lot of skill is natural. Giannis got bricks for hands. Giannis don't have touch. He don't.
That's true.
When you watch Zion, as big and powerful as he is,
This
when
is
he does
true.
it, he can roll
All
that
that
thing.
stuff.
He
Yeah.
got touch. That's skill. Giannis don't got that. And I don't know it, and obviously he keeps developing.
He's self-made.
He's self-made.
Yeah.
Do you think he's done though? Developing? Is he what he's gonna be?
I don't know. It's a question mark because if he is done developing, it won't surprise me. And if he isn't done developing, it won't surprise me because he has that type of work ethic.
So he's gonna have a hell of a clip then.
I'll put it to you like this. What another measurement of skill that I talk a lot about on the show, old man game. What's Giannis' old man game?
Right.
He ain't got no
He ain't
old
got
man
one
game.
right now.
Because he don't really have handles.
Not really in the open court because he's long and fast.
Right,
Like he
but
can
that's
get where
it,
he
though.
wants.
Yeah.
But like in a very confined space, can he hit you with a ha? I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it
He
either.
can be Dwight Howard when he get old.
So to me, 2 measurements of skill. Look, listen, I'm preaching gospel here. Touch, that's natural. And then what did I just say was I'm preaching gospel. I forgot my own damn gospel. But
Damn, what was it?
was it handle? No, it wasn't
It
handle.
wasn't handle.
it was-
Footwork is one. You said that.
Footwork
That
is
is so
one.
Nah,
true.
but it was touching something else.
Yeah,
I can't
touching something
remember.
else. Y'all rewind the tape.
Was it go to?
Nah, it is what it is. But touch is definitely a major one.
Oh, they just said in the chat. They said Bam locked up Giannis tonight.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
I ain't surprised. Bam is like that dude right there playing some ball.
Oh man, come on, Mr. AJ, don't do me like that, bro. Mr. AJ, he said Ken hates immigrants, trashing Giannis
Wow.
and Luka because he wants his boy LeBron to win MVP. Dang,
outta here with that.
man.
You find out, Ken.
That's messed up, man. Don't be putting that out there, bro. But anyway, back to the Rockets. So I have 2 things. Why is Harden so disrespected? And then I know we were talking about the small ball, so we can probably finish with the small ball and then go to the Harden disrespect question. So you guys are thinking this isn't going to work, even though they're 9-2.
In the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think, let me say why I think it won't work. I think it's hard to shoot. You can shoot yourself till you're tired. And these guys are relying on shoot. Even though he's, Russ is going to the hole a lot, they still relying on their shot making abilities to carry them through this trend. And I don't think it's going to work. I just don't think you can do it for 7-game series after 7-game series. You're not going to shoot everybody out of the gym.
They beat some quality teams. Utah, Celtics twice. The Lakers.
But here's the thing, Shelton, and I agree with you. Obviously, the theory and how you play basketball, I don't believe that either. But even though they don't have better shooters than Golden State did, they got more. They're deeper at shoot. Like you talking about Robert Covington, PJ Tucker, obviously James Harden. Who pull up the roster?
Eric Gordon.
You know what I'm saying? Like they have a lot of guys. So like if you're not on, he gotta hit something. Like they could just keep going, you know what I'm saying, deeper and deeper into the rotation with guys that can shoot. I don't believe it because playoff basketball slows down, and we've seen other D'Antoni teams be great in the regular season, and they hit road bumps in the playoffs, and they don't necessarily know how to overcome it. Now, I think that the key to their success is not even James Harden. It is really Russell Westbrook, because Russell Westbrook is, and obviously James can get to the hole. He can, break down the defense, get to the free throw line, and all of that type of stuff. But Russell Westbrook is the guy that is definitely going to always collapse that defense. And he's going to be the reason why you're going to have to get in rotation.
Right.
As a defense, when he kicks out or whatever, like, he's going to be the reason why. So I think he's the biggest key. I just think that when you play against the Clippers, you play against the Denver, when you play against the Lakers, whoever the hell they play that has size, that's going to be tough for them. Like, who going to guard Joker, bruh? Who going to guard Joker? And you see what Joker been doing?
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
Joker will be a problem for them.
But
What's Joker going to do on defense?
That's
He's
true too.
PJ. I think he can stay with PJ.
But here's the thing: as a big man, like, your natural instinct is to be closer to the paint and to help. And he does that one too many times. They kick out. And the thing is like, that's what makes the Rockets so dangerous, is because they play 5 out. So who are you gonna help when Russell breaks you down? Because he's gonna get by.
Right.
You.
Yeah.
So you help from that corner. He kicks out. That could be catch and shoot or pass shot. So it's difficult. But I rather take, just before the playoffs, I'd rather take Joker in size versus Houston in small ball.
But do you like the aggressive move though? Like, if nothing else has worked up to this point, why not try something different?
And that's why I give kudos to Daryl Morey. Because what do I always say about GMs? They wait too damn long to make a move. He's like, hell no, it's not working. Let's make a move. So I respect that. There's not enough that's why I respect Elton Brand. That's why I respect GMs that are not Danny Ainge, that are not afraid to make the move.
You can't be. You don't have enough time to be scared. Especially in his case, he all his chips are in right now.
Yeah,
he's all in.
Yeah,
he's all the way in.
He ain't got nothing to lose.
Yeah, the NBA preparing a coronavirus, so Daryl Morey, you better watch out because they might send that shit to your ass.
Straight to him.
All right, man. Was there anything else you guys wanted to cover? I know I mentioned James Harden, but did we miss anything?
What, basketball or period?
I mean, it could be period.
Combine?
Okay, so hold that then, and we'll close out with that. James Harden, like, this man is averaging what, over 30 this year? 35 this year. What, he averaged over 30 last year?
Yes.
Why is he so disrespected as a player?
Style of play.
That's it. That's the only reason.
Because 35 is 35, bro.
35 is 35, but it's style of play.
Have you ever played against somebody like James Harden?
Hell yeah.
That's the worst. That should get on your nerves.
Hell yeah. You want to
so bad. All the time.
All the time, yeah.
So that right there alone, I think, is why other players don't respect him like that, which would lead to fans not respecting him like that.
Who else was like that at their height that they just didn't respect? Steph Curry. People don't respect Steph like that. And
didn't they come around to respect him?
They do.
I'm asking.
I think so. Not as bad as James Harden. James Harden
not as bad as James Harden.
Yeah, he get it worse
because
than
James Harden
anybody.
is literally one-on-one. We gonna dance for about 5-7 seconds all together, just me and you.
Yeah.
Steph is different, but at the end of the day, people hate when there's nothing you can do one-on-one with that person. One-on-one. And James Harden, that style of play, he don't pass the ball a lot. Well, he gets assists, but he doesn't play in a fluid type of offense. The offense starts and ends with him.
Yes.
And that right there, I think people don't like. Some people aren't going to like playing with him. And a lot of people hate playing against him because you can't even breathe on him and then he's also a foul master. He's learned how to get to the free throw line 10 to 15 times a game. When you're a defender, you're going to hate that. You're not going to want to play against that. So I think that's the main reason why he gets a lot of the flack he gets.
So, well, I mean, he's not really yamming on a lot of people. It's not very flashy, I think.
Not flashy. Ken, I'm gonna win between the legs 3-4 times. Oh, I'll hit you with a fake step back. I'm gonna travel step back and then hit a 3 in your mouth.
I'm talking about like the dunks and all the other stuff that people tend to like more.
Ken, whoa. What NBA are you watching? The 3-point shot is equal as dunks now. Especially from James Harden.
James Harden is like watching N1 mixtape basketball.
It is. Do you remember earlier in the season when he hit that game winner against the Clippers over Patrick Beverly and PG? And he got fouled and won?
And got fouled.
What are you talking about?
Who was that?
I'm talking about. I don't think people want to see a dude jack up 17 threes a game.
Who was that? He crossed over and had him slide across the floor.
Yeah, they like that. They talk about such and such got dropped. They love the crossover and all those other moves. Yeah, we all love that. But where is he attacking the rim and just bodying motherfuckers?
Look,
that ain't his style.
Yeah,
it never has.
And
been,
unless
though.
you Zion with a damn near 50-inch vertical, people don't. I'm telling you, people don't care about the dunk like that no more. It's only a handful of guys. Zach LaVine, Zion, Aaron Gordon, Ja because he's so small, jumping over everybody. Yeah. That's about it.
Yeah,
LeBron when he catch a body now and again. But that's about it. There's a handful of guys.
Is this where we at?
This is where we at. And you know what?
This is a perimeter-based league now.
It is. But it's just, that's where basketball is. Because when you watch younger kids, when you watch the AAU mixtapes and stuff like that,
all them shooting threes.
They're all shooting threes like that.
All shooting threes.
James Wiseman in high school was shooting threes like that. Not saying like all the time, but you talking about a 7-footer look brolic like Dwight Howard out here shooting threes. It's a different game, Ken. Like that right there, I think in today's day and age gets more respect than the dunk.
It does.
I don't know, man.
And we owe that to Steph because
we owe it to Steph.
Did it. I think they liked it when Steph did it. I think they liked it when Clay did it. I don't feel like it's the same when Harden does it.
It's not
tripping.
It's not the same, and he's right about that. But the reason why it's not the same is, like I said, because James Harden gonna dribble for 14 seconds before he take that shot.
Exactly.
They still gonna like it, but we gonna sit here getting tired of watching him dribble before he.
This is a one-man show.
Yeah.
If you watch a lot of Houston games, right? Outside of Russell Westbrook, everybody like, okay, shit, I ain't gonna get the ball this position.
Yeah.
Play D. Let me come back down. Let me chill in this corner.
They were like, Giannis, right? You don't pass the ball.
I bet
pass
his
the
teammates
ball.
was at home like, yeah, that's right. But it's crazy though because he averaged. Well, didn't he average like 10 assists?
No, he
gets
does.
assists.
Yes.
But he's still not. That's still not
not
passing the
passer.
ball. That's still not the same thing. And that stat sometimes can be misleading.
Yeah, he was
just like leading the league in
slick with
steals.
the word.
It's the same thing.
Exactly.
You gamble all day
because he's getting two a game, and he's averaging 1 block a game, which is crazy.
Who?
James
Harden.
He's averaging a block a game.
2 steals and a block.
Wow.
2 steals and a block, man.
They said his defense was better, man.
It is better. Yeah. He's still not a defender, but I think at this point, like his defense is good enough where you can't make fun of him no more for it.
Yeah. AJ, I know you joking, bro. You good with me, man. We talk on Twitter, so I didn't take it personal, bro. If I can dish it out, I can take it. Don't worry about me, man. I got thick skin. All right. I did see a report that Winston may be out of there.
James?
Yeah, man. They say he's unlikely to return. I did see that.
franchise him.
It may be a smoke screen, so that's a NFL headline that caught my eye. And the other, you hear about Foles, Knicks boy.
No.
Yeah, they trying to trade him. They're gonna go with Gardner Minshew.
I agree.
Yep.
They should.
I agree with that too.
Nothing was happening with Nick Foles.
Yeah.
So where? Okay. So let's talk about Foles first, and we'll go back to Jameis. So Nick Foles, where do you think he kind of fits?
Retirement.
I think that Nick Foles is a good backup. That's all he ever was.
But he got starter money now, so he ain't gonna be no backup.
I wouldn't take him.
It depends
Chicago?
on how the team is constructed.
That's the way it sounds. The way they talking about bringing in a veteran.
Well, they talking about bringing in Andy Dalton to Chicago.
Oh, hell no. I'll take Nick Foles over Andy. I'm sorry.
You think so?
That man went to the playoffs 5 years in a row, bro.
Yeah, they both whack.
Show Andy some respect. Who else? Miami? No, they're gonna get Tua. They're gonna draft the quarterback.
Hopefully they get Tua, but they're gonna draft the quarterback regardless. Though.
I don't know, man. Either way,
Carolina.
I think that's kind of crazy because everybody was singing Foles praises.
Who's everybody?
Not
Nick. Nick.
and
I
the
wouldn't.
media too.
We're not talking about the media. We're
Okay.
talking about on this
I
show.
wouldn't.
It was one guy.
Well, we'll get him next
Nick
week. He's
Foles
not
got
here.
hot and he was in the right system and made
That's-
some
we
things
was trying-
happen.
we-
We'll deal with Nick next week. He's not here.
He should
But
still be
anyway,
a backup in Philly. It's where he should be.
so anyway, so that's a headline. That was interesting. Jameis didn't really surprise me because Arians has kind of been non-committal all year.
And he's been vocal about it too. So.
He's been very vocal. That's the thing that worried me the most.
Yeah.
Like, but they say if he go to the right spot, he could do some things.
I saw what they were saying he would go to Carolina at one point with that's my squad.
He
but
needs to go to Pittsburgh, man.
That would be nice.
Steelers. He needs to go to the Steelers.
That would be nice.
Man.
Because he's a Ben Roethlisberger type of guy, gunslinger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That type of mentality. I'm gonna stay in the pocket, throw at the very last second, pump
Right.
fakes. So maybe he could learn something. But man, like, I think Jameis can play.
He can play.
Yeah.
I think Jameis can play.
30
I think,
touchdown.
I think you play more than Mariota can. I think he's gonna last a little bit longer. I just think at this point, it just has to be the right fit.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does.
and you know the turnovers. But apparently he's playing with a torn meniscus, and he got LASIK, and it was something else messed up with him. So anyway, so we'll see.
But those interceptions, a lot of those was like,
Well,
of them,
Arians
yeah.
said
That's-
that
that's
10 of
mental
those
stuff.
wasn't his fault. So they're saying he should be 30-10, 30-20.
30-20.
But
That's still a lot of
But then
interceptions.
why are you
That's a
still
lot.
out here talking shit? But nevertheless, so that's that. So you wanted to talk, it was something else, but I can't remember what it was. But either way, we in basketball season. I just wanted to mention those. Combine. You wanted to talk about the combine.
Yeah, I just want to get y'all's impressions on what happened and what y'all saw. What impressed you?
Harry Ruggs, 4.27.
That's crazy, ain't it?
Mad. He was mad. He got a 4.27.
He was trying to break that record.
Be faster.
He was trying to break that record.
Yeah.
But to be honest, what I looked at too, I wouldn't really want to break that record because most of the faster guys are not good receivers.
You saw
That doesn't-
what Michael Irvin said.
What'd he say?
He said most guys that run 4.3 or no guy, you know, hyperbole, but he was saying no guys that run 4.3 are in the Hall of Fame. Obviously, you know, Randy Moss.
Right.
There's like one or two, but the overwhelmingly majority of wide
them
receivers.
4 or 5 receivers.
Jerry Rice ran a 4.7.
Right.
And he put records that ain't even going to be touched in the passing era.
Ever.
So, yeah.
That
so,
is interesting.
yeah,
Yeah.
Michael Irvin ran a 4.5. So, you know, like
John Ross and those guys, they ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, exactly. He's still playing with the Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald's never a burner. He's still playing.
Right.
Putting up numbers with it don't matter who the quarterback is.
Right.
So he does have but obviously that's sensational. When you see a guy run damn 4.27, hey,
I mean, you fall in love with the speed.
you do.
Yeah.
And but
Tariq Hill is really the only one I can think of that's like a
yeah.
blazer like that.
yeah.
That's really like
yeah.
balling.
But it's also a lot to do with the coach and the quarterback.
Yes, it does.
Because he wasn't doing that stuff with Alex Smith.
That's true.
Not as much.
Not as much.
Yeah.
Not
And
like
then he
that.
had to grow too. So you
No,
know.
of course, he had to grow too, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But who else in the combine?
Isaiah Simmons.
That was the one. Man, this one running faster than all the running backs in the NFL, bro.
Yeah. But
Faster
he-
than
but he-
Saquon.
That's ridiculous. But he was like that at Clemson though. He was always been a freak.
I didn't know
I'm
he could
not
run that
surprised.
fast. Like Christian McCaffrey probably sitting at home sweating because he ain't gonna be able to run out there. Like he finally was able to kind of feel like he can outrun some black folks,
Right.
And then here come this dude. And I heard some of these linemen are running just as fast as some of these guys too, man.
Who's the guy from Ohio State? You know I'm bad with names. The DN.
Bosa.
Not Bosa.
You talking about Chase Young? Yeah,
Chase
yeah,
Young.
yeah.
Chase Young.
I
What
don't
he
know
run?
about him, man.
Chase Young. I don't think Chase. He's a monster.
Yeah,
I watched
yeah,
every
yeah, you
game this year.
tripping, King.
He's a freaking monster.
You know who he doesn't
Straight
think is a
up.
monster?
Who?
Aaron Donald.
Really?
Nah.
Oh my God!
Aaron Donald's
Ask the league.
Yo,
Ask the league. What game you been watching, kid?
because he said the numbers don't reflect it, and I'm like, look, the man get double and triple team a whole bunch,
All the
bro.
time. Think
He
ask the
overrated,
people
man.
around him.
Aaron
Like
Donald
if you watch the Falcons game,
You
he
know what?
dominated that game.
Look, Wade Phillips had a interview on Colin Cowherd, I want to say like a week or two ago. And Colin was asking him about like just the freak. He was like, yo, you've coached some of the most dominant defenders ever. He coached Reggie White.
Right.
He coached Bruce Isaac. He coached. Am I saying that right?
Bruce Smith or Bruce?
Bruce Smith.
Yeah.
I'm Isaac Bruce. It fucked me up.
Yeah.
Bruce Smith, J.J. Watts,
He coached everybody.
Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
God, like, bro, you talking about 5 of the top 6 because I don't think he coached New York Giants way back in the day.
Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah. I don't think he coached him. But
He might have.
he might have.
Yeah.
But we talking about 5 out of the top 6 pass rushers ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he says Aaron Donald's that guy.
He is. He's a
He's
monster.
like he's like he doesn't know anybody else that can consistently beat double teams. He's like, yo, like they triple team him.
There's nothing you can do.
There's nothing you can do.
You
with
have the
him.
game plan for him.
Yep.
And
that's the reason why he don't get the numbers, but it impacts everybody else.
It's not even the numbers. Like, I don't see like when I'm watching the game, rarely do I see the impact. And you can attribute to the double and triple teams, and I feel the same way about Chase Young. Like, I'm
telling you,
against a subpar opponent.
I seen him do it against everybody.
He didn't do it again. Where was he in the big games? I didn't see him step up.
Chase Young was in that backfield most of the year, man. And I think, like I said, he's probably gonna be a Redskin, but we're gonna see him in the backfield. Chase Young gonna get 10 sacks his rookie year.
Man, I think he disappeared against Michigan, against better competition. He didn't make that much of an impact.
What he did against Michigan?
Nothing. Because I was watching and I was looking for him, and he's easy to spot because of the damn hair, and I ain't see the hair.
So even though we kind of strayed a little bit from the combine, we're talking about defensive ends. What do y'all think about Jadeveon? So he's gonna be a free agent. Obviously, staying in Seattle might be an option for him, but where do you think he can go to really have like that impact if he doesn't stay with Seattle?
I want him to stay with Seattle, so it's really
I
hard
agree.
for
Me too.
man.
That's why I prefer he stay.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't, where do you think could use his talents and really maximize it?
Shit, anywhere.
You think so?
It doesn't even matter where
So
he's
you don't think
at.
it's about fit?
No, not with him. I think that boy is. Well, first off, he's from my hometown. Let me say that.
That's
Rock
the
Hill,
reason why
South
you
Carolina is on the map. And they watching too, man. Thank y'all for watching. But Jadeveon is just a freak of nature, man. He is. He's just a monster, and I think
that's a baller.
I think you can put him in anybody's system, and he gonna get to the quarterback. He's gonna make plays. We saw it. It was much better in Seattle because you could see it a little bit more. But
I think they had a scheme for him. They had a way
they did. They did
to use him.
Yep.
But he disrupted a lot of games. I remember seeing a couple games like, dang, this dude is single-handedly like keeping him in this game right now. And he's a baller. So like I said, no matter where he goes, hopefully he goes somewhere where they got another defensive end that's at least solid.
Yeah.
He wants to stay in Seattle though, right?
Well, he said it's an option, but he's gonna,
I think he's gonna explore the market.
I
think he's just talking.
I don't know where else he can go.
Probably because he said he wants to play for a winner. He doesn't.
He may go to somewhere like San Diego, and the reason why I bring up San Diego is Melvin Ingram is there.
You mean L.A.?
Yeah,
Chargers.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Chargers. I'm sorry, L.A. Yes, but Melvin Ingram is there. They college teammates, and
yeah, he's nice.
Yeah.
Now, I think this would be overkill. Obviously I think they could afford him just because they have so many young players. But what if he went to like San Fran?
Man, bro,
that wouldn't be fair.
Man,
I'm just saying because
that would be fair.
Like, look, they're in a precarious situation because they paid Jimmy Garoppolo, but it ain't crazy compared to some of the other quarterback contracts and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that entire D line is still super young, and you know that long term you're not going to keep everybody. Some of those guys they're going to have to go. So you could bring a Jadeveon with big money now. You know what I'm saying?
Him and Bosa for a year together though.
That's ridiculous.
But we thought the same thing. But JJ stayed hurt though, so that we can't count that. But that'd be a block party, man. We're gonna meet at the quarterback.
Yep.
First one to get there.
Toast to you. Yep. Nah, that would be
fair because you can't double team. You can't do nothing about it. There's nothing you can do.
Shout out to RJ. Apparently RJ hit a clutch bucket tonight to beat the Rockets, who tried to come back.
You heard us talking about him.
125, 123. I know. We were just talking about it, so I'm going to show the brothers some love. We're going to get the brothers some love on here.
He got the mentality, man. I like him.
Yeah,
I
do too. Oh, I know I wanted to ask you, last thing. Trae Young and Ariza, man.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you know what? Like, here's the thing. I get it from both sides. You know what I'm saying? Ariza's too much of an OG in the game. He played with Kobe.
Man.
He played with Kobe. So I feel him like, nah, bro, you ain't gonna do that shit to me.
Yeah. Right.
Come get this check.
I think it was more the timing of the game. Now, I think if you did that like in the second quarter with the game tied, ain't much he gonna be able to do or say about it. But you know, they were up like 15 at the time, 17, fourth quarter.
And he trying to show out.
Yeah, you ain't gonna make no name off me, Rook. And then he hugged him after the game. And
That wasn't a hug.
He pulled him in like,
Yeah.
don't try
You know
that
what
shit
that
no more,
was.
bro. Like you all right with me, but don't try that no more. You know, you
Yeah.
know. But
you know what? I love it. You know why? Because it lends to that mentality that I'm talking about, like being the killer, establishing yourself. Like it don't matter who the hell you are. I'm gonna embarrass you because I'm Trae Young. And I'm that damn good.
yeah,
Stop me.
And it's like you said, these young dudes ain't got no respect.
Bro.
They have no respect,
And that's a good thing.
It is a good thing. we are not bowing down to y'all. We coming here to play ball, and they playing ball.
They playing ball.
The league is in great hands, bro.
Amazing. How long ago was I saying, like I was predicting this?
Yeah, he said these young guys are coming.
They are. They
Yeah.
are.
And there's this other kid that UMB.
Amani Bates.
Amani Bates.
That's
Bruh.
crazy, ain't it? And they coming, and it's more.
This
of
dude
them.
averaging
It's more of 'em.
50 points a game.
Bro, Amani Bates is KD 2.0.
That's crazy.
Like you're not gonna be able to stop him. You're
And
not
he's
gonna be able to
16.
stop him.
Right?
That's crazy.
Yeah, 16. He's
That's
like
the-
6'8", 6'9".
Yeah, that's the only thing that I hate. We gotta wait so long for him to get
I
there.
can wait. I'm not in a hurry because that means I'm getting older.
I put it, I feel you on that. I put it to you like this. I think that physically he can't compete in the NBA. Skillfully, he dropped 20 right now, bro.
I get it.
Bruh, I guarantee you this. It is on record. As a rookie, he's gonna average 20 plus. It don't matter where he go. He's gonna average 20 points a game plus.
Damn, FIFA.
Or very close. Even if he don't get to 19.7.
So hopefully
he's
by
gonna
then,
be up there.
hopefully by then they're gonna go back to
Yeah, out of high school.
Yeah.
I hope so too. I know I've been right so many times on this basketball stuff.
No, you have a good win percentage.
I do. I'm not saying I'm 100%, but with the high schoolers, they are so ready talent-wise.
Yeah.
Physically, some of them, here and there, whatever. But talent, it's so right there. Like Trae Young, I think he needed that year.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Physically, he's just too small, bro. You know what I'm saying? But Zion could have came out junior year of high school.
He sure
And
coulda.
averaged 20 points in the league.
He sure could have.
LeBron, too, like there's just certain guys, man. There's just certain KD didn't need that year in Texas.
Nope.
It was a waste. Yep, but that's when I became a fan. But just to wrap up the Trae Ariza thing, I think I'm kind of in the middle with you. Like from an OG perspective, I think I would have done the same thing.
hell
Like,
yeah, I would've done that
bro,
same
you
thing.
can't-
Oh, yeah.
You can't do this to me.
Oh, yeah.
But I do like the disrespect that
Yep.
Trae Young was like,
Yep.
yeah, you're gonna get some of this too. So
Yeah.
I can appreciate it.
And I like Trey's response. He was just like, he looked at him. Come on, yeah,
Yep.
come on,
Yeah.
let's go,
Yep.
crowd. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, it shows that Trae has respect for Ariza, right? Like I'm not gonna get barking in your face,
Right.
And it shows that he's playing to the crowd. I'm at home.
And I'm coming back.
And
I'm coming again.
I'm Trae Young.
Yeah.
This is my team. This is my city.
Right.
I'm Ice Trae again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I loved it. And again, I love what Ariza did. I'm an OG, bro. Shit, who the hell
Yeah.
you think you playing against?
Yeah.
So it's cool. It's good for the league. It's a talking point. It's
Oh
good
yeah,
for the league.
100%. Because it was everywhere. It was
was.
everywhere that when it happened.
And think about it. How much are and I still think that the Hawks don't get the media coverage. Obviously, they're not winning. But because of Trae making All-Star team, because Trae's nutmegging everybody. Because he
Right.
did it. I want to say, if it wasn't that game, I think he did it a game before where he was trying to save the ball in that corner. And like he finally got his foot and he threw it between. And then
Oh
took off.
yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Crazy.
Like yo, I wasn't able to do it this year. Next year, I'm definitely getting season tickets, bro. I'm getting season tickets.
They got like some kind of pass that I got where you go like it's like $59 or something like that.
We got to get in early.
Yeah.
It's 4 games a month. Or I think it's like 4
Oh,
games a
is
month.
that Chick-fil-A thing?
Nah, I had sent y'all that email, but,
Okay.
but you can buy like a monthly subscription. 4 games a month, you get to pick out of these certain games,
Oh, that's
and you
what's
can
up.
go for $59.
Yeah, man,
And they
we-
good seats.
Yeah, as Dead in Sports, we gotta go. We gotta go.
Yeah,
And I was talking to who the hell was I talking to? I don't remember who the hell I was talking to, but I agreed with him, and I don't know if I said it on record or not. But Trae Young is the best And most exciting Hawk since Dominique Wilkins. Because it
Most
wasn't
exciting, yeah. I
Was it
guess.
Josh Smith?
Hell no.
I guess so. Yeah.
It's Dominique and then Trey.
I guess so.
He's
Human
perfect.
highlight reel,
He's
yeah.
just perfect here, man.
He's perfect.
He
He's
is.
perfect.
Yep. The rappers love him.
Yep.
Like it's everything, man. He's just great.
He's better than Luka for Atlanta.
Yeah.
For Atlanta, yes.
So
I
anyway,
agree.
yeah, we definitely got to get those tickets early because they only going to go up. This team start winning. Yep.
And we're a major market.
Yep.
We're still a small market compared
The
to the
stars are starting to go to the game. I don't know if
Yeah.
you noticed that too.
2 Chainz,
Yes.
Quavo,
Yeah,
Migos.
it's turning into
Yeah,
like
man.
that spot.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
So
man.
anyway, all right. Well, we appreciate you guys joining us tonight. Make sure you guys go to the Reddit community and sign up. I'm gonna continue to put the polls in there for questions to take so we can answer live on the show. Also, I want to work in phone calls. We used to take phone calls back in the day. So yeah, so that's going to be the thing I'm working on for this month, so we can hear from you guys live on air. None of that crazy stuff because I hang up on you. but yeah, man. So lots to look forward to, and we'll be back next week, man. Nick and B will be back, and the three of us will be back, and we'll catch you guys next time. We out. Peace.
Hey.
Yeah, man. Look, I honestly think the Hawks next year, and I said this year, maybe I was a year too early, but the Hawks next year will make the playoffs.
I can see that.
I think they're going to be the surprise team in the East. I think they're going to be higher than the AC, and they're going to surprise hella people.
I can see that. I can see that. And Cam gonna be averaging about 19 a game.
Hopefully, I want him to. I because I think that he is going to be the perfect complement to what they have. Like I think he's going to be maybe not KD. I think his ceiling is KD. Mm-hmm. If he maxes out, he can be KD. Yeah. But I think he's better than Harrison Barnes, right? And when you look at the Hawks, they're a mini version of Golden State. That's just what they are.
They are.
And I think that Cam, if he could be an in-between Harrison Barnes and KD, that's a problem. Mm. That's a major problem. So if he could average 18 to 20, 22, because Trey is going to get numbers.
You see, I know y'all saying Hunter, man, but I still don't know what Hunter is.
I think he's Kawhi 2.0. And what I mean by that is he's going to be defense first. Mm-hmm. I don't think he's going to score a lot of points early on. But it's like there's so many guys. And think about it. Trey is number one in real plus minus in offense in the NBA. Mm-hmm. Real plus minus, number one. And dead last in defense. So you need guys like DeAndre Hunter or other defensive guys to be able to take on these wing perimeter guys. Like when Dame Lillard come in, you know what I'm saying, and CJ McCollum, you know, we got to hide Trey.
Right. That's why Obo would be great, though. Anthony Edwards would be great, though. Because like you say, he's a bully.
He's a
Trey
bully.
is finesse. He's a bully. That shit worked perfect in the back.
Perfect. And then Anthony Edwards is one of those guys that when he gets streaky, he ain't gonna miss.
No.
He's not always gonna hit it like Huter or even